1-0 pitch. Five runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And he fouls this one off. Three-two pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball too high. Ball 4.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Stepping in once again is Owen Christian, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left center field. A ball that's carrying. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Paul Molitor.
Third baseman, Paul.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
At the plate now, Ryan Braun, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. To the left side, but it's well fouled. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
So now to the plate, Willie Stargell. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here it comes, 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0. In his career, Stargell carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. 2-1 to count. Christian is over to take a look. The 2-1. On the ground is short. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Brewers go down quietly. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Freddie Peralta is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Ready now is Christian Brummett. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Fouled off.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
The 0-2 delivery. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
Randy Wiggins is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And there's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Full count now. 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
1 out, runner at first, and that'll bring up Roberto Clemente. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's outside.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Wiggins leads off first with 1 away. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Next, here is Edward Arnold, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
2 balls and no strikes to the Bucks DH.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
We got 3 balls and 2
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. First and second now, 1 man out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Try it again. 3-2. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. There's 1. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 5 and the Brewers nothing. Back here in Milwaukee as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Christian Yelich is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Brummett is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Robin Yount.
Next up, Robin Yount. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on the way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Left side. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Keston.
So 2 out, nobody on. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Well, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Hit weakly back to the mound. Over to first, and that retires the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. And now in the box, Bart Wiggins.
Leading off for the Pirates, the first baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Fouled off. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Brian Brummett popped him up. Narvaez is camped under this one, and that will retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Pirates on top, 5-0. So here is Avisail Garcia. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Popped up. Mooney is there. 1 out. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Next to dig in, Omar Narvaez. He collected a base hit his first time up. Now here it comes.
Hey.
1 out, nobody on. Grounded to the right. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Up next from Milwaukee, the center fielder, Richie Ashburn.
To the plate now, Richie Ashburn. And he fouls this one off. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. High in the air into shallow left center. In comes the left fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Paul.
Stepping up is Paul Molitor. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Brewers strand 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Into the box, Ivan Delgado. And now the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
The count now at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And it misses. 3-1 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Into the box now, Owen Christian. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ashburn is there, 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 27, Christian Drummond.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Christian Drummond struck out in his last trip to the plate. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got one ball.
This
one
one's
strike.
outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Ball
There's
two.
ball 2 as the slider dips
I got
below
2
the
on
zone.
count.
Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Standing in now, Randy Wiggins fouled off. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. In now the Brewers DH, Ryan Braun. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. He'll try again, 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The first baseman, number 8, Willie.
Driving forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Willie Stargell. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Count.
One and 1 the count to the Brewers first baseman.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And another foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Ripped down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Robin Yount is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. One and one.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Milwaukee leaves 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Devin Williams has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up Roberto Clemente. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Roberto Clemente becomes the first out of the inning. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Edward Arnold. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Set to deal on 2-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Bart Wiggins is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
At the plate now, Terry Mooney, and he fouls this one off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Wiggins is off of first with 2 away. Now a throw over. Runners back. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
So now to the plate, Brian Brummett, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
This is on the ground over to first. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Pittsburgh leads this one 5-0.
For the Brewers, the second baseman, Keston.
First pitch of the AB now. Keston Hiura is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
1-1 the count. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Stepping in now, Avisail Garcia. Will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Wiggins near the first base bag. 1 out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
At the plate, Narvaez, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Christian trying to get there. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Richie.
Now to the plate, here is Richie Ashburn. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
2-0 to the Brewers center fielder. 2-0, here it is. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get fouled. 2-1. Hira at second with 2 down. Ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Reach as he makes the catch, and he took a header along with it, but he saved extra bases as the side is retired. Another look at the acrobatic play out there in center. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Brent Suter enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Ivan Delgado. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Owen Christian.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Owen Christian flew out last time up. First pitch on its way. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Ashburn is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Christian Brummett.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Christian Brummett. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ball game. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Now the 2-1. Is strike 2 swinging.
I got the count. 2-2.
And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Pirates 5 and the Brewers nothing. Now to bat, Paul Molitor. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder coming on. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Ryan.
Next will be the designated hitter, Ryan Braun. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on the way. Lifted in the air to center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, the first baseman, Willie Stargell.
Now at the plate is Willie Stargell. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for their great pitching so far in this one.
0-1 the count. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away.
He's still looking really solid here in the 9th, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. The Brewers down to their final strike. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Popped him up. And he's going to put this one away, and the Pirates have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Pittsburgh Pirates jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Dan Wiggins wins his 3rd of the season. Josh Lindblom was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Brewers, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. In the National League Central, Dan Wiggins allowed nothing in his complete game shutout win, helping Pittsburgh get one against the Brewers 5-0. The Cardinals tattooed